each containing liquid water are connected as shown in the diagram. Given that vapor pressure of hydrogen and oxygen combination, that is water, at 300 Kelvin and 350 Kelvin are 22 torr and 40 torr. Select the correct statements. Okay. So let's first see how many moles does each of the container have. Let's name this container as A and this as B. So the number of moles in container A will be given by PV divided by RT, right? The pressure here is 22 torr, right? Let the volume be V, R remains the same and the temperature is 300. Similarly, the number of moles in B will be, the pressure is 40, V divided by R into 350. So the total number of moles, that is Na plus Nb, will be a sum of both these quantities, right? Now let's say when the valve is opened, X moles remain in the container Y and N minus X go in container X, okay? So we can say that the final pressure into volume is equal to N minus X times R times 300. This will be the equation for container 1, and for the second container it will be PV is equal to X times R times 350. Correct? Let's just divide both of these. This gets cancelled. Here comes a 6. Here goes a 7. R gets cancelled and PV get cancelled. So 7x is equal to 6n minus 6x. 13x is equal to 6n. Fine. So x is basically 6 divided by 13n. And therefore n minus x will be 7 divided by 13n. So these many moles remain in container A and container B. So for this further calculation, let's first try to calculate what are our Na and Nb. Okay. So for the sum of Na and Nb, we would have to have a 22 divided by 300, okay, plus 40 divided by 350. And this gives us a 0.1876. That is, N can be written as 0.1876 V divided by R. Okay. Now, if we talk about the number of moles in A, only Na, it initially was 0.073 V divided by R, and for Nb it was 40 divided by 350, that is 0.114 V divided by R. And if we talk about the number of moles in them now, that is, if we talk about X is basically what? 6 divided by 13 into N, which is 0.1876. So this comes out to be 0.086, and N minus X comes out to be 7 by 13, right, multiplied by 0.1876, and this comes out to be 0.10. So N minus X was in container A and X was in container B, or let's say container X and container Y. So for container A, as we are calling it, the first one, the moles have entered this, and if we look at container B, moles have left this container, right? So mass in vessel Y has actually decreased. So option D will be one of the correct answers. Okay. Now let's check for the pressure. So let's use this equation. This would give us P into V is equal to X. X is what? 6 divided by 13 into N was 0.1876 V by R, right, into R into the temperature, that is 350. This R gets cancelled, V also gets cancelled. So what we have to calculate is 6 into 0.1876 multiplied by 350 divided by 13. Okay, and this comes out to be a 30.3 torr, right? So this is our final pressure. So none of the given statements would be correct, right? Because the final pressure in each of the containers would be 30.3 torr due to mixing. So the only correct answer will be option D.